Alright, I don't normally make videos like this. Sorry, I'm going to be shiny hunting a Belgium in the background while I'm doing this because I'm a huge fan of Pokemon. I've been in it since the inception of Pokemon. Not only am I shiny hunting that, like I got childhood collections like graded anywhere from vintage straight up to like modern. Like I love this stuff. I play the games. I look at like the markets for sealed product. I play the card games online. I've done it on stream. Like I said, I'm even trying to shiny hunt right now, and right now the community is talking about this whole Wolf Glick thing. I have followed that guy competitively since 2012, where he had full on shiny team shit, and we all knew it was hacked. All right, even though he's lied about it for 99.9% of his career, because there was that interview from a hot minute when he admitted to how he got his Pokemon. Well, half admitted. He said he did RNG manipulation, which, according to the rules, that's also hacking. Like that's just how that is. How he won 2016 is he had fake Pokemon that had moves that you could not have with the ways you've obtained them. So like the man has lied about it forever. Made a 30-minute long video talking about how he got sexually assaulted and how he's taking a step back from the community. And everybody got fucking emotional and started focusing on the sexual assaulting part, which I'm going to say right now, yes, sexual assault sucks. If it's true, and people might have a problem with me saying if, but if it's true, my heart goes out to the guy. All right, you're put in a position where you lost all sense of control. But at the same exact time, I've been following Wolf in his competitive runs for 3, 4 years because he documents the shit. He has GoFundMe's to fund his camera crews, to follow him around and shit. There's Reddits out there with people bitching about how he had camera crews with him when he goes to these competitions and shit for his videos. Which you got to make your grind, all right? But now you're making claims, and he said it's not a big deal. You guys are making it a bigger deal than he did, but he decided to bring it up. He made the claim 5 out of the 7 competitions he's been to in the last year, he has been sexually assaulted. Camera crews following him around. And just to let you know, you can find Reddits out there through his tournament runs of people complaining about how they couldn't get near him because the camera crews would stop them. So, Gorillas, which people hate that guy. People fucking hate that guy. People have hated that guy since the inception because he has put his foot in his mouth. When it comes to the documentation of this man cheating, I would say he's on point with every single claim he's ever made. Because it's not just him making the claim; it's the guy that made the freaking hack that Wolf is using, saying no, those teams are in fact cheated. He got kicked out of the 2023 Japanese World Tour Championships for cheating. This is not like it's not like a one-time thing like Poke NE claims it is. One time 13 years ago. No, it's been a lot of times through 13 years, okay? And you have people like what the hell is her name? Kelsey, whatever the fuck her name is, where she was like you need to be essentially fucking raped to have an opinion on this, or tout the line and keep your mouth shut. Shut the fuck up. You have no right to talk about it. For one, you're speaking from a place of authority. Knock yourself down a couple pegs. Fuck off, okay? If something smells like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. I'm sorry. You're telling me this guy that's been surrounded by people, again, he said 5 out of the 7 competitions he's been in, he's been sexually assaulted by fans with a camera crew around him. Now, one time, I'll let that go. Maybe 2 competitions, but 5 out of the 7? Woman, shut the fuck up. There is a seat in the background. Why don't you go take it, okay? And while you're there, use that new leverage to pull your foot out of your mouth, or use that foot that's in your mouth to unledge it from your ass. I'm just saying that right now. This man has had 13 years of lying. You're choosing now to believe him? This is the part where we're going to, oh, he's being honest, guys. He's got no way to. He's got no leverage to gain here. Fuck off. No, 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 no. As someone who's been falsely accused, nah, question that shit. Question that shit. Why did Wolf wait a year? Not even just the fact that it was a year. He waited, what did he say, September of 2024 to now of 2025 to now say something because he got in like the top 40 or maybe like the top 45 in his Worlds run this year. Now he's going to say something. What does he have to gain? I don't fucking know. We'll find out. Pokemon's going to get on their knees and start slobbing his knob to give him some privacy. You'll see if he's still in the next season what he got out of it. Now again, if it happened, my heart goes out to him. That sucks. But I don't know, something don't smell right. And you guys are getting mad at Rattle for calling this shit out. He probably makes the most sense out of all the takes here. Like, Rock Sandy, I would say, is taking a pretty, I would say has a pretty safe stance on it. Let's see, who else? Who else? Because I can't believe that, I can't believe his name is escaping me right now. I know Lucky J wants to make a fucking video on it. Go right ahead. Join the circle jerk of false sympathy for this guy. Knock yourself out. But I think Rattle was well within his right to call that shit out. 100%. Poca NE, actually, I love about 99% of his videos. He's just got a really bad take on this one. And I think a lot of you guys are blinded because it's for Relisify as one of the people that made the claim because that's such a plague name for like 15 years. Everybody hates Relisify. We're going to go check and see if I got that shiny Belgium yet. I'm trying to multitask here because I have a job outside of this. And you know what? Fucking dox me. Go for it. Go fuck yourself. Like, this is a pretty valid opinion to have here. You got to question that shit. You can't just be giving people free reign to say whatever the fuck they want and make, like, these high claims unanswered. Let's see. There's you. God damn it. I'll have to work on that. Go back here. Bond manipulations, people. It's just, you guys got to use some common sense on this shit and quit getting so emotional. The second you hear sexual assault, like, all common sense goes out the window. You take your heads, you shove it right up your ass, and then I don't know, you just start spewing your shit everywhere. If you've been sexually assaulted, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to say like sexual assault's nothing to joke about. I've had it happen too, okay? And even then, I wasn't pissed off that I was questioned for my claims. It's perfectly normal to question that. It's a high accusation to make. And again, this guy has cheated the majority of his run. Like, his career is all cheating. And everybody's like, nah, let's just take him at his word. He's being honest. But he's even downplaying it. And like, okay, I got a criminal justice degree, so like looking at body language is a whole other thing. I want you to go back again and look at Wolfie's video when he starts talking about the uncomfortable shit, how he acts. And some people can probably try and argue, ooh, because he's a victim of sexual assault. Nah, because he ain't doing it for the rest of the video until he starts talking about this shit or like the legitimacy of his tournament runs. Weird how his body language is always the same when it comes to this shit. It's just it's frustrating because like this shit is toxic as fuck to the community, and not we just gotta take a step back here and maybe watch the whole fucking video. Like I had to sit there and watch a full 45-minute long for Realistic Life video just because I was like, okay, what is this guy saying that's really out of line here? Has 13 years of cheating evidence backed up by Kurt. That's pretty solid shit right there. Let's go look at Kurt. Well, Kurt backs all the stuff because Kurt's the one that made the shit. Okay, so now we're just going to move on to other people that have called out Wolf. Bunch of lying. He's never held himself accountable. Always danced around shit. All right. Unless it benefits him in some way. And nobody questions that. They're just like, well, we got to just take him at his word. It sucks getting sexually assaulted. You want to know what else sucks? False accusations for personal gain. 100%. And again, I will eat my words. I will make another video. Hey man, I apologize. Guess I overstepped. But we got people like Rattle that's offering all of his ad revenue and then matching it and then doubling it for anybody who can come up with like the proof of what this guy's doing because this is unacceptable behavior. You waited a whole season to say something when you have other like-minded people that are at these events that don't have camera crews and you're not going to say anything. Like you waited for the season to be ended to put these people at risk. If they have, like theoretically they should have already been getting sexually assaulted too. It's it just blows my mind. And no, this ain't victim blaming, it's common fucking sense. When it happened to me, I called that shit out. You don't want that happening to other people. And now you're probably gonna have that subsection that's gonna go. Everybody processes their trauma differently. Fine, common sense. Fire hot. You don't put your hand in a fucking flame; it's gonna burn it. If you do, yeah, that's really hot. You shouldn't do that. Like people just get to pick and choose when the trauma is gonna be dealt, and it's annoying and it's stupid and it's childish. We'll see what happens. Like I said, if you're gonna dox me, bring it, bitch. I'm not afraid of you. Don't give a shit. I've said what I said. Hopefully the Pokemon community stops being less toxic. Hopefully we all just grow the fuck up. This is just ridiculous.